First, George Washington. First President of the United States of America was called George Washington. He ascended to power in 1789 at the age of 57. His wife was called Martha. He left office in 1797. 2 years later, that is, in 1799, he died aged 67. Second was John Adams. Second President of the United States of America was called John Adams. He was born on 19th October 1735. He was also the first Vice President of the United States of America. His wife was called Abigail. He rose to power in 1797 at the age of 62. He left office in 1801. He died in 1826 at the age of 91. That was Thomas Jefferson. Third President of the United States of America was called Thomas Jefferson. He was born on 13th April 1743 in Shadwell, Virginia. He rose to power in 1801, aged 58. He was also the first Secretary of State in USA and also the second Vice President. His wife was called Martha Wells Jefferson, but she had died 19 years before her husband became president. Jefferson left office in 1809. He later died in 1826 at the age of 83. Fourth, James Madison. Fourth President of the United States of America was called James Madison. He was born on 16th March 1751 in Port Conway. He became president in 1809 at the age of 58. His wife was called Dolly Payne. He left office in 1817 and later died on 1836 at the age of 85. Fifth, James Monroe. Fifth President of the United States of America was called James Monroe. He was born on 28 April 1758 in Westmoreland County, Virginia. He ascended to power in 1817 at the age of 59. His wife was called Elizabeth Monroe. He previously served as a senator representing Virginia, Minister for Finance in President Washington's administration, and Governor of Virginia. When seeking office for the second term, Monroe ran unopposed. He left office in 1825 and later died in 1831 at the age of 73. Sixth, John Quincy Adams. Sixth President of the United States of America was called John Quincy Adams. He was born on 11th July 1767 in Braintree, Massachusetts. He rose to power on 1825 at the age of 58. His wife was called Louisa Adams. He was the first son of a former head of state to become president. His father being John Adams. He left office in 1829 and later died in 1848 at the age of 81. Seventh, Andrew Jackson. Seventh President of the United States of America was called Andrew Jackson. He was born on 15th March 1767 in Waxhaws region, border of North and South Carolina. He became president in 1829 at the age of 62. His wife was called Rachel Jackson. Jackson left office in 1837 and later died in 1845 at the age of 78. Eighth, Martin Van Buren. Eighth President of the United States of America was called Martin Van Buren. He was born in 7th December 1782 in Kinderhook, New York. He rose to power in 1837 at the age of 55. His wife was called Hannah Van Buren. Before becoming president, Buren previously served as 9th Governor of New York, Secretary of State, and also Vice President. He was a lawyer by profession. Buren left office in 1841 and later died in 1862 at the age of 80. 9. William Henry Harrison. 9th President of the United States of America was called William Henry Harrison. He was born on 9th February 1773 in Charles City County. He became president in 1841 at the age of 68, being the eldest to have been sworn in by then. However, he stayed in office for only 1 month, making him the shortest serving president by then, also the first one to die while still in office. He was a military officer by profession and had also served as the first governor of Indiana Territory. His wife was called Anna Symes Harrison. Tenth, John Taylor. 10th President of the United States of America was called John Taylor. He was born on 29th March 1790 in Charles City County, Virginia. He ascended to power on 1841 at the age of 51 after the death of President William Harrison. His wives were Letitia Taylor and Julia Taylor. He left office in 1845 and later died in 1862 at the age of 72. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more historical affairs updates.